like that. We see you only 3 days. So Doyin was like, see you in the next 10 working days. Like as far say I go disappear again or something like that. I go disappear again or something like that.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so they're about preparing for their super commando tax. Anyways, I took out time, from watching the show to come and update you guys on some of the important things that happened today. Yes guys, and one of those things that has really been a topic of discussions for like some days now is Groovy. Yes guys, Groovy has been a topic for discussion both in the house and on social media. Why? His quietness. Yes, guys. I mean, a lot of people have been debating if he is really quiet naturally or if he, recalled back to his shell because of his relationship with Phyna. A lot of people have said that Phyna's her personality has overshadowed Groovy's personality. Yes, guys. And that is one of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. First of all, fellow housemates Doyin complained about it. In fact, she and Bella were the first people to comment on it, saying that Groovy is not the same person he was when he came to level 1. Mind you, Groovy just spent, I think, 2 days in level 1 house, yes, and they said that he was not the same person. He was much more livelier, chattier, and all whatnot. His fellow housemates in level 2 also complained about it, the likes of Daniela and of course Brian, saying that he is quiet. Even Brian made a statement yesterday where he said, "Guy, I know they see you," or "Bro, I know they see you," making reference to Groovy's invisibility. Yes, guys. And yesterday, Groovy walked into the red room to talk with Shex, and Doyin brought up the topic again. And Groovy was quite defensive about it, stating that, "Doyin, is it that you want me to talk to you or everybody like he doesn't get?" And Groovy made it a point to tell Doyin that he feels that Doyin is always coming at him. Yes, guys. So today, Daniela wanted to have a talk with Groovy as per bestie now, and they talked about other things, and they talked about this same topic, and Daniela was telling him, "See, yes, people might say what they want to say. Even if they don't see you in the house, the viewers see you. You cannot be everywhere at the same time and all whatnot." Now, this whole thing kind of like got to Groovy. I mean, I saw that it got to Groovy even yesterday. So he also went on to tell his girl, Phyna, and I say his girl with my full chest because even in his secret diary sessions, he kept calling Phyna his girl. So yeah, he went to report to Phyna about Doyin and everything that, they've been saying about him being quiet. Now, this time when he was talking to Phyna, it was when Phyna was under punishment, so she could not talk. She can only write under her notepad that was given to her by Big Brother. And he started downloading all the gist from the beginning to the end to Phyna. And somehow the whole topic metamorphosed to them talking about their relationship, Phyna seeking more assurance, and them talking about people that have been gossiping, Phyna telling him about things that Brian, Kes, and the rest said when he went to level 1, how he's cunning and everything. And Groovy went on to assure Phyna that it's both of them, like me and you against the world kind of thing. And yes, that was it. That was like the discussion. And even when they were in the garden, Shex also talked about this whole thing when Doyin brought it up and saying that Groovy is quiet and everything. And She's like, "See, this guy has been himself even from the lockdown, that he remembers when they were in lockdown together." That is Groovy and Shex. Groovy would practically not say anything for 3 hours. That is what Shex said. Like, he'll keep quiet. Like, their chaperones had to come and be checking on Groovy. "Are you okay? Are you sick? Is anything wrong with you?" That Groovy is naturally a quiet guy. I mean, for you to bring out a personality of that personality, that chatty person in him, you just have to keep talking to him to bring it out. And Groovy also made mention of something to Phyna, and he said that he doesn't care about any other person in this house. Like, he doesn't care about their opinions as long as he's with Phyna, that he's good. He also made mention that he adapts. Yes, he went to the level 1 house and it looks like he was like much more livelier because he's good at adapting, that he's a quiet guy. He's himself. He's not going to change himself for anybody or to please anybody. And he's self-aware of who he is. Yes, guys. So what do I have to say? What are my thoughts on this? First of all, they should leave Groovy alone. Groovy, I know, like even me, I was surprised when I saw Groovy being very chatty and active in level 1, because the Groovy I got to know from level 2, from the first week he walked into that Bbnaija house, has always been a chilled guy. Like Groovy, I mean, I remember when they used to fight, Groovy will go inside. Even Brian knows this. He will go inside. He does not like to associate himself with what does not concern him. The first time that the fight or the whole strike that happened between Beauty and Elebaye, where was Groovy? Groovy was sleeping. He's always like that. So I was even surprised, like I said, when he came to level 1 and he was like very, very chatty. And when he came back to level 2, I knew he would go back to the same person he was. It's all about the energy. I really think that Doyin should rest. Like, I think this is why some people have issues with Doyin. Like, if people don't come to you with their ish, leave them. Leave them. Like, leave them. Everybody came to Big Brother's house as their own person. And now a lot of people on Twitter are making it seem like it's Phyna that has turned Groovy to this person that is quiet. No. I disagree. I totally disagree with that. This is who he is. Even Shakes has confirmed it, even before they got into the house, that this is who he is. So I really think that they should leave this Groovy matter. Let him be. I mean, I feel like he has found people that he can talk with. That is Daniela and Phyna. These are the people that kind of like gives him peace and all that. So at the end of the day, they should just let the poor guy be. Yes, guys, everybody cannot be Phyna that will be shouting good day from morning till night, or be shouting bro from morning till night. Like, everybody is not Phyna, so they should just let Groovy be. Yes, guys, away from that, I actually thought that Amaka is over this Giddy Fire issue, but obviously my girl is in a dilemma. Now, what happened? She was, discussing with Deji, telling David, you see, I actually do like Giddy Fire, but the thing is, I can't cope with his noisy personality. He's too noisy, and that his noisy thing, gives her confusion. Like, she's confused, basically. And Deji is trying to let her know, you know what, go with it. You cannot change him. Try and have a talk with him to let him know what your concerns are. Deji also threw in some lamba inside, trying to convince her that Giddy Fire actually likes her, that, he has not seen Giddy Fire as serious as he is with Amaka, with any other girl, even when they were in level 1, and all those lies he felt her with. So Amaka is also kind of like regretting the whole thing, that she wished that the whole house is merged. She was having a discussion with Doyin where she said, you know what, she actually regrets this whole merger of the both levels. Yes, guys, because she was really anticipating to see the level 1 guys, to see them in all their glory. Remember, Amaka is the person that Ibuka questioned about, her loving level 1 guys and forgetting that it's a level versus level competition. Remember that, guys? Well, baby girl is regretting it, because what she ordered is really not what she got. I mean, talk about admiring a guy from afar, then you finally now got the guy and live in the same house with the guy. Now see all his nasty attitude and you cannot bear it. I think that's what, Amaka is actually going through. Even Doyin on her own said she was also looking forward to the merger, to spend time with Beauty and Saif, but the two people she actually liked in level 2 left the same weekend, and she could not understand how things have changed, basically, like the fight and everything. And Amaka also talked about the drama that is always following her, while Doyin advised her that maybe you should stop doing all those things that bring drama around you and all whatnot. What do I think about this? It's a typical case of when you think the grass is greener on the other side, and then when you get there, you realize, when paint, they use paint and green. Nobody say in green like that. So I think that is exactly what is happening with Amaka, and I think Amaka should just leave this man matter. Like, every blessed time Amaka is talking about man, and they also went on to talk about the sheep that they feel will not leave the doors of the Big Bbnaija house, as if you can actually know. Like they said, the only sheep that is real in the house is Bella and Shex. The rest are just fooling themselves, because outside this house in no go work. Yes, guys, that is what Amaka and Doyin were discussing. Now, away from that, another incident caught my attention this morning, and it was about Eloswag. So earlier on in the day, they were having their hypo cleaning day, which is every Saturday. Everybody was cleaning their own part of the house. Then Phyna came out to complain about the housemates like not finishing the bar of soap they open, and maybe they use it halfway and they go on to open another one because I mean they've seen stacks of soap bars there, so they decide to use it as they please. And she was like, that's not fair, stop wasting soap and all that. But Eloswa came and said, you know what, they can waste it. Like basically like she's not like she's making something that is minute a very big issue. And Phyna started shouting, Big Brother, CEO, Elo Swag said we can waste your soap and all that. Well, I think that got to Elo Swag because he made a statement where he said that he can't wait to have an altercation with Phyna. He made this known to Shegs, and Shegs was like, okay, but you know, Phyna likes fight and all that. He said he's not even going to be violent about it. You know, he can't wait to trigger her and something like that. In my head, I'm like, like statements like this are not statements that Big Brother would take, you know, like that, especially when he knows that it's premeditated, that you are planning to trigger another housemate, like provoke them to anger. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand Elo Swag. Like, 1 minute he's bashing Phyna, the next minute he's bashing Bella. Like, guy, pick a struggle. I know tonight again they will join the cartel and they will still look for another housemate to bash. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I want to see Elo Swag as this cool guy, but he's becoming this guy that, like, is, I don't know how to describe it, but it's not cool. It's really not cool. He should have just been the sweet guy, you know, that is helping, you know, and like dancing and it's full of vibes. Like, he should just remain that guy. He should not be this guy that people will be seeing as this guy that wants to actively provoke somebody. But that's what I think about it. I just feel like whatever it is, he should have, if he had any grievances towards Phyna, tell her, like, which one is you want to go and provoke her, you can't wait to have an altercation with her. Like, unnecessary. It doesn't make sense at all. That's what I think about that situation. All in all, it's been an eventful day. Like I said, the housemates are preparing for the Super Commando task. I cannot wait to watch it. Let's see who will come out, you know, the Super Commando Queen and King, and like Cross and Sasuke did last season. On that note, I say thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, you know what to do. Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.